Hi, I'm Dan Sherman, creator of Affiliate Wealth Today, with Traci Cleary of Connection Point Coaching. And Traci, I wonder, have you seen the movie The Secret?
Yes, I have. It's entertaining.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. I thought that it gives a good overall picture, but I think some of the pieces of how to really make it work for people is sometimes a little confusing.
Okay. I loved The Secret because of the positive message, particularly when Joe Vitale says you can have, do, or be anything you want.
Absolutely.
I love that message. And I also agree with you. I think that some people had some problems with it. They would think positive, or they would think this is going to happen or this is going to happen, and then they don't necessarily receive the results that they want. So what do you see as missing from that equation?
That's a great question, and it's one that's confusing for a lot of people, because I've had many clients come in and say, I'm doing all the things I'm supposed to do and thinking positive, I've watched The Secret, but these things are still happening in my life. And I remember having a person come to me and they said, I can tell myself every day not to think about this bad situation that occurred to me, yet every day I think about it. And I said, well, when we're having to work that hard not to think about something, we're obviously going to think about it. We have to really look at what's going on in that subconscious mind. And so when we really look at the law of attraction, yes, positive thinking is important, but you have to really go beyond just the thinking. You have to go to the emotional feeling part of it. And you have to create scenarios and pictures that really start to generate feelings that can accompany the positive picture that you are trying to create. Sometimes people go, well, how can I think positive about something that hasn't yet happened to me? For example, let's say they want to be successful. And they go, well, how do I have feelings about being successful or making a certain amount of money if I've never had that happen? So what I like to do is something I call an overlay. And I'll have the person go and remember a time in their life where they really were excited about something, and visualize that picture and really get into the feeling of it. It could be current, it could be something way back in time, it doesn't matter. But to pull up that image and start remembering it and get the feeling to come up. And then when you actually have the feelings that you're excited, you feel good, then tie that into this idea of your statement of being positive about success. And so you start to marry the picture with the emotion. And that's how you have to really ramp up the frequency to get the law of attraction to work for you. So there's one part of it is the thinking, but the other part that has to be accompanied there is there has to be the emotional energy partner to it for it to really work.
So just thinking about something is not necessarily going to make it happen for you?
You've got to bring in the emotions too. The emotions are the frequency. And so some people can think about those positive things and get so excited about the future that it just pulls together. Other people that have had many struggles, when they think about the future being bright and successful, it's more of a dream. They love it, they love the idea, but the feeling of it actually happening to them doesn't seem real. And so we've got to get the feeling partnered with the picture, and then the frequency changes and the results start to take place.
So you can actually take the feeling from a different event and partner that with what you want to have happen?
Yes. Yes.
That's really interesting. So people who are out there who are just doing positive thinking, what you're saying is they're basically missing half of the equation.
If it's not working for them. Those people that are doing the positive thinking and they're getting results, probably, whether they realize it or not, they're really ramping into the emotional frequency of what they're doing. They're really getting excited about what they're visualizing, what they're seeing. If people are working super hard on the positive mantras and the positive thought, but they're not seeing results, then that's when I typically say, okay, let's look at it. Do we really have an emotional feeling tied to this picture? Because that's what we've got to get in there.
Okay, so you've got to have the positive thinking along with the emotions, and once you bring them together, then you're more likely to achieve what you want?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's
Well,
it.
that sounds really interesting. I hope you enjoyed that. So anybody out there doing positive thinking, be sure that you also bring in the emotion of what it would feel like once you achieve that, and then that way you'll be able to achieve your goals. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.